Good morning, crafty people. It's Tuesday and it's 11 o'clock, so I'm live. Your guess is as good as mine as to where things are going to go today, because in all honesty, I have no idea. It's been a hectic few weeks since Stamperia asked me to be one of their teachers. The behind the scenes has been somewhat crazy, and in a good way though. So Stamperia went live yesterday with their e-academy. Because of course we can't travel as teachers, they decided to start an online class. And yes, I am here. I'm just as usual trying to find myself on my iPad. Good morning. It's morning here. I know, approve it. Afternoon. I've got 6 people. I can't see who. Hi, Nanny. Nani, not sure how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try and pronounce people's names as usual, because I will probably offend someone. Oops, what have I done? No, go away. Morning, Peg. So I received this parcel of goodness from my friend Christiana, and the crazy thing is it's her birthday today. So if you see her popping into the chat, please wish her. Yeah, I was very late going to the post box last night because, well, with this whole COVID-19 thing, I very seldom actually leave my flat except on a Wednesday to do my shopping and to go to do the recycling, which is across the courtyard from me, and to check the mail. And quite frankly, I often forget to check the mail because, well, life doesn't seem to really carry on. But I just wanted to show you this absolutely gorgeous little card that she made me. She wrote on the back, and I just love the techniques that she has created. She is a really talented crafter. She's used a whole lot of Tim Holtz gorgeous tickets and ephemeria, and I really love it. She's put, looks like glossy accents on the sticker that says hold on tight to your dreams, and quite frankly that can't be more appropriate for me. So I'm going to put this somewhere special where I can see it every day. And yeah, it was such a wonderful surprise to go to my post box yesterday, in all honesty, expecting it to be empty, and there was this lovely little parcel. So I've just found the perfect spot right in front of me so I can see it every day. And she, as one does every now and again, landed up with a double of a die set. This was all she had asked me about. She said, do you have the set? I said no. And she said, would you like it? I said, I'd love it. And so she forwarded this on to me. And then in the parcel, she also did a whole lot of die cuts. So in here is, I don't think you can see it, but it's for Halloween. It's one of Tim's on the edge dies with the crosses and the, it's the graveyard scene. And then this gorgeous on the edge lace die as well. And then she also sent these bottles. Tim's got 2 bottle dies as well, and she always thinks to put in the, we've done this before, I've sent her stuff and she sent me stuff, and she puts in the cutout because I love using this part as a stencil. And in fact, I haven't got the other one. Let me take that one out. Is Christiana in the house? No, she's not yet. She's actually working, poor woman. So she said she would try and pop in. She's working from home. So this is the other one. So she's sent me both of these, and I've put my little silicone mat here so that you can actually see it, because if I work on my brown you won't be able to see it. So she sent me those and all the little bits that go in between. So I've got that to play with today, because quite honestly, after the last since Friday, I've been flat out with the Stamperia Year Academy, because it went live yesterday, and I've been filming behind the scenes. So I only received my box of stuff last week, and I've had to be filming, and then yesterday I spent the whole day doing voiceovers. and finally uploaded the last video to them today, so they still have to edit after my editing and add all the fancy bits, and hopefully then I will let you know when my first e-class goes live. It's so exciting. Who knew? So a year ago we moved into this flat in Berlin, and I had no plans really on doing anything other than settling in, getting to know the lay of the land and so on. And I've made this amazing friend through Facebook and crafting called Christiana, who's, as I said, that people are wishing her for her birthday in the chat. Thanks, guys. And yeah, I find the crafty world has just been my happy place. And with this COVID-19, everybody's come together, and we're supporting each other. We're doing these YouTube hops. I'm going to open this. So this is a stamp she also sent me. It's by Studio Light. Rainbow Designs, Miranda van den Bosch, and it's cats and girls. And so this says feline. It's this gorgeous woman with cat ears. I just love it, and these great textured backgrounds and this lovely stitched heart. So I'm going to open that. I'm probably going to do a journal page because I have no idea where this is going, because as I said yesterday, I was just finishing off all the editing and whatever, and I was sitting yesterday afternoon thinking to myself, what am I going to do for tomorrow's Facebook Live? And then I received this parcel. So I have got out my art journal paid books, and I thought somehow I'm going to use these bottles, whether I use these as a stencil or the actual bottles, the lace and the stamp set. And I have got a few options. So these are pages in my journal, which is now actually falling apart because I have wet the center. It's just a stapled journal, and I've wet it so much that it's actually falling apart. And here's another page that I could use. So so this was the preparation for that, for an online YouTube that I did. So I've got some pages that I can play on in here, and then I don't know about this journal. So I've always got a few journals on the go. Currently I've got 2, and I think I've got a page back here somewhere. There we go. I have that page available, and no, I don't think I've got any more. I've got, oh wait, there's the dots. Dots will go with feline girl. She's quite wacky, and so are these dots. So I might just use that. So now, as usual, you get a window into my thought process, because we have a starting point of stuff, but it's where are we going to go? See, here's a repeat of that page. I'm very into my rainbows at the moment. And here I messed on that page really well, so we will have to hide that. Or I can, so there's 2 ways I can go with the stuff that I have at hand. I have this gorgeous stamp set, which you can't really see because my light is shining on it, and I have these die cuts. And then I was thinking, if I go, so I have 2 ways I can go with this. I can go with this girl with her gorgeous hair and her crazy ears and some lace, and I'm not sure how I would use the bottles. Maybe they could be perfume for her. They could be pretty bottles, or I could go with the whole sort of more scientific theme. I've got leftover from another project. I've got this gorgeous rice paper by Stamperia, which would go with the bottles and the whole kind of mad scientist feel. And also from them I've got these. Let's see if that's shining. Yes, it's so shiny. Plastic. I've got these rice papers that I could use, that goes with the Voyages Fantastique range. Morning, Sharon. You like the dots? Yes, the dots are cool. So yes, we either have this whole vintage look. Let's have the clocks the right way up. Those are repeats that I have on this side. We have, yes, these are repeats. So we have the whole vintage look, or we can go crazy dot. Maybe we should go crazy dot. I think we go crazy dot. I like that idea, Nanny. I think we go crazy dot. So let's put vintage away. Oh, some Alice crept in there too. Right, vintage can go away. Nothing like designing by committee is what it's called. We'll have everybody's thoughts and opinions on it. So let's find the dots. Okay, we're gonna go with dots. So I can put that away. Which means that I now need some paper, because if I stamp her onto the dots, she's going to just disappear. So I need to stamp her onto something, which also means I'm going to get out my stamp pad. No, what is this thing called? This magic thing for large stamps. So I'm going to get that out. I'm going to get some ink out. Now, what was I looking for? Paper. Paper. Sorry, as I disappear across the room. We have paper. Yes, we have paper. Paper. This is just Amadeo 200 GSM. It's pen, ink, charcoal, collage, pencil, pastel, whatever. So it's like a mixed media paper that I like to use. And she should fit on there. Yes, perfect. Morning, Justine. Justine is in the house, probably just for a few minutes because a birthday girl is in the house. Happy birthday, Christiana. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christiana. Happy birthday to you. Yes, I'm playing with all your things that you sent me. I'm having such fun. As I said to you last night, I have no idea where I was going and with what I was going to do today, and then your parcel arrived. So it's kind of crazy that it's your birthday and I got the parcel. Your parcel will be on its way shortly, as I said last night. But so we're going to stamp this on there, and then we're going to color it in and cut it out and decide where we go with this crazy dots page from there. Right, we have a plan. Let's put it into action. So let's see, I've got this on clear, right, I'm going to put my paper down. Let's use the smooth side, not where I tore it off. This paper doesn't really have a smooth or a rough side. And put it in place. Now, I'm putting this back in its packaging because these things are like, I don't know, they disappear. In my Bermuda Triangle, these things are the worst culprits for disappearing. So I have learned, oh, excuse me, I have learned to put them away straight away because otherwise I'm looking for them everywhere. Yes, we both cat people. So it's a perfect stamp for both of us. I'm gonna put her over here. Gonna put it up a little bit so I can carry on maybe a little bit of her shirt. Let's not put it too high up. Okay, she fits perfectly. Squish, 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 squish. Right, I suppose I should get my journal out of the way. And let's just put it on that side there. Let's hope we don't have a craft avalanche. That's my term for avalanche, caused by crafty stuff that gets piled too high. I'm going to pop these on one side. Yeah, this is also causing a glare. Let's take that away. I used that so that you could see all the yummy cuts that she sent me. Right. Okay. Let's ink her up. Hope I've got my juicy. I have a few of these ink pads. Some of them I've re-inked and others I haven't. This one seems to be a good one. And right, that looks like I've got ink everywhere. We will see. The nice thing about using this is if she doesn't stamp perfectly the first time, we have a second chance, third chance. It's an online party for Christiana today. If you can't party in real life because of COVID-19, well, we will have a birthday party online for you. Yeah, I think a lot of us are cat people. Ta-da! Oh my word, first time, perfect, yay! Right, let's put the stamp away, as I said, before I lose that. I'm already creating a Bermuda triangle. Look at that. There she is under there. I'm just going to grab my rag. I've just got this from the kitchen section. It's a, I think it's supposed to be a dish towel, but I like it for just cleaning because it doesn't leave fluff behind. So there we go, back on her thing, and I'll put her with her. Right, so we have that. We can pop this out of the way. Okay, let's start planning this page. So now I have dots. I have her. I like the way her hair is going that way, so I think I'll put her on this side of the page. I like this sentiment, feline. Oh, if I take it off you can't see it, so I'm gonna put, maybe I'll put that up there. Right, now we also have this lovely lace which I can use. She sent me more than one, so I'm going to just open my little parcel. All very organized, and I think I will use another one. It's just, I'm just going to tear that off for now. So we'll have one there, and we'll have one there. That fits perfectly. Love it, love it, love it. I will color it and so on, of course, and I will probably add colors to this background because the dots are a little bit overwhelming right now. So okay, so these dots are the splat print, should I say, from when I sprayed through them for this page. So here the dots were sprayed through with the blue, and then I hate to waste ink, so when I've got a page, a stencil that is so full of ink, and this is an A4 stencil by All and Create, I sprayed, added water to it, and then splattered it on here, and of course I had to do it twice over. Where's it gone? Yeah. And it's gone just like that. Come back. So I had to do it twice here, so I repeated it here, and I did it this way, and then I did it that way, so that my bubbles weren't right opposite each other. So that's how I got to this point, because of course you won't have seen that happen. That happened off camera a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to have this lady over here, and you can actually hear my cat in the background probably. Hi Donatella. Right, so we have feline girl over here, the word feline over there to balance it. We're going to have some of these, and I think we'll make her some perfume bottles. How about we have some perfume bottles? I like all the different sizes, so or maybe they should be vases for flowers. Okay, so this is how I roll. So as I said, I'm thinking out loud, so you can hear my thought process. So I think, because she's a girl, and who doesn't like flowers, so we'll have some fat ones and thin ones and short ones and tall ones. So let's have, I like that grouping. So we've got, and maybe just this little guy over there, and another one over here, because remember this is going to get cut out. And I think we'll have So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we can't have an even number. Maybe we'll have another tall skinny one behind here, something like that. Okay, I like that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we have 7. And then these are the little labels and corks that go on these, but I think I will keep these for another time. So I'm just going to pop them away before my Bermuda. Going back to work. Sure, Christiana, have a fabulous day. I hope you don't have to work too hard on your birthday. Thanks for popping in. Have an awesome, awesome day. You're a very, very special friend. Lots of love. Bye. So, I'm going to play with these and I'm going to give them flowers. I don't have, I wonder what flower die cuts I got. We'll have to have a look. In the meantime, oh, here's some escapees. You see, I have some escapees here that, oh boy, and brown on brown. They're gone like a scone. Right, no more escapees. Let's just put these away. Right. Okay, so we have, I do rather like this existing background. So blue and orange are opposite colors on the color spectrum, which is why I am appealed. I think this is appealing to me. So it's got the orange and then it's got this pink overlay. So I am liking that color scheme. Right, so we've got the stamping done for now. I will stamp that later once I've decided where I'm going with my page. We have to tone this background down because it is just too in my face. And I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do that. Guten Morgen, Rini. Yes. Hello, 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 everybody that's popping in. I see Apuva's in the house. Right, so we have a plot that's slowly developing. So we have feline girl, we have felines heading, we have pretty lace for the girl, and we were gonna have perfume bottles, but now we're having flower bottles, and I need some flowers. So I'm just going to go and scratch in my stash of stuff because I'm trying to remember. I know I've got punches with flowers, but I think they're a little big. Morning, Jen. I've got stamps with flowers. I think maybe the stamps. Let's just see. Scratch, 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 scratch in my stamp drawers. Yes, I have these. I think they will work. Let's take them out of their shiny packet. Maybe a little bit big. But I think if we put them high enough up, that will work. Let's just see, what have I got here? I'm looking for shapes that are relatively easy to cut out. That one's probably easier. That one's not too bad. That one is going to take me a lifetime, so we'll pop that one back, and maybe this one's a bit simpler. Okay, so we'll go with those 3 flowers. We have, yes, I don't think we'll have flowers in all of them. Maybe we'll use, so this is the other die that she sent me. Maybe we'll use that as a die cut, and maybe the stick and some of the leaves, and we'll add those on. Okay, we have a plan, people. We have a plan. We have a design. We don't have a construct yet. Hello, Susie. So now color scheme. I've got the blue. I was toying with orange. I have just looking at what's in front of me that you guys can't see off camera to see what else I can use in the way of stuffs. I think I'm going to go with some I'm deciding, because if I spray orange or pink over this, it is going to cause it to have, it's gonna reactivate it, and it's going to, so orange and blue will give you brown if you overlap them, and that is not what I want. So in the meantime, while I think about that, I'm going to put this on one side, and I'm going to start coloring. I'm going to start coloring her. Just going to slide. It's the push back and clear. There we go. There we go. What am I going to use to color her? No worries, Jennifer. Hi, Francis. Yeah, pop in and out. As usual, I will save it, and this will probably go to YouTube as well. Now deciding. So I'll give her the orange and pink hair and orange outfit. Now I just need to find something to color her with. Probably. Okay, so I'm just off camera scratching for colors. Somewhere I have some orange. Yes, I know I have some orange, and I have some pink. Okay. Right, so I've got some pink, some orange, some yellow. Now I need paintbrushes. Paintbrushes. Right, we have paintbrushes. Oh, I'll need water. Water? Where is my spray book? Water. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go with I'm trying to think of skin color for her. I have a skin color cookie. Let's see. It's quite dark. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Okay, so what I need, let's just check that my desk is clean for a start. Should be. I'm doing a couple of patches of water because I'm going to, so that's quite dark. What I'm going to do, you can't see it on screen, but I'm giving myself a bit of a blob of this cokie color because I don't have Tattered Rose as an ink pad. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a soft brush, some water, and now that's rather pale, but I'd rather start off too pale than too dark. It's nothing worse than sunburn. Okay, I'm going to need more of that. And I always use the front of my brush towards the line that I want to get nice and neat. So whether I am doing coloring a stamp or I'll just rinse that brush. Now I need a smaller brush because now I need to control my color. The other thing you can do is dip these in the water and then color with them. And it'll give you a fade out. I'm going to just take a little brush, So a little brush with less water is giving me stronger color. So I'm just going to use that as a shadow underneath her chin and take it around that side and then just fade it out with my finger. Right, so now I can see how dark that is. It's rather dark. We're going to start underneath her hairline because that's where there would be shadow. Oh my word, this place is nothing short of sound effects. So I don't know if you can hear the rumbling in the background. There's a block of flats that they knocked down or slowly demolished piece by piece using a giant claw thing on the end of a digger type of thing. It was quite a fascinating process to watch. Now they've removed all the rubble from the building and they have dug down deep. There's obviously going to be a basement area for parking cars, and it's been quiet on that front for a while. There's been no noise, no digging, no nothing going on, and suddenly today it sounds like they're drilling to the middle of the earth. Probably trying to put stabilizers in or something. So I don't know if you can hear that every now and again in the background, but it's really loud, and I'm glad I did my voiceovers yesterday because whoops, that would have been quite something in the background. Sounds like we're having an earthquake every few minutes. Right, so I've got this side needs more shadow on her arm. Because that's the shadow side, and I'm giving more shadow side to her face over here as well. Maybe I'll give her cheekbones. And we'll give a little bit more shadow under the hairline. And a little bit more shadow here because your eyes are in a hollow. So I'm going to just add that there. Okay, so now I know I'm working upside down, but I can work anyway. Work the right way up if it suits you. Okay. Now, oh, his ears would be the same color. So we need some ears. She's got cat's ears because she's feline. Could also be pixie ears, I get, but it's cat's ears. And again, we need some shadows going on. So inside her ears would be nice and dark at the top. And of course this is the shadow ear side, but we're going to make it nice and dark on the inside. Right, I'm happy with that. Okay, rinse my brush off. Where's my roller towel? I need a piece of roller towel. Just to dry my brushes on. Whoops. Hi Venom. We are doing an art journal page today. Hi Vasilis. We're art journaling with all the stuff that, for those who've just popped in, a friend of mine, Christiana, sent me a parcel with this lovely stamp and these die cuts. So she has these dies and she sent me these die cuts. These are my stamps. So I've just found an existing background in my journal, and so I'm coloring up my stamp which we've decided to be inspired by this color scheme over here of the stamp set, which has the orange and the pink. So those are my next colors that I'm going to add. I'm going to use my craft sheet to just spray some of the color, moving that out the way. Oh, this is so empty because I used it all up on my t-shirt for Frankfurt, so I'm just gonna pop a drop there. I have my friend Olga sent me a refill, so I will use that, but I've still got more than enough in here for this purpose. Right, now we're going to start with hair. Well, actually I think I'm going to start with her t-shirt. Maybe I need a slightly bigger brush, and I'm going to wet the paper first because, oh, and that's got a bit of, oh hello, bit of yellow in it. You never know what you're going to find on my desk. I thought that was clean because I want pink. She's going to get a pink shirt, and if you add the water first, it behaves like, the ink behaves like watercolor. So I want it dark on that side, and I'm going to get it lighter as we come this side. So I'm just slowly but surely adding more and more water to my brush so I can graduate her shirt. Okay, that was a bit of potluck. What miracles am I creating again? I'm having fun. This is me creating out loud and thinking as I go, just having fun, showing you my creative process. Just, yeah, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, we had fun. Now we need to do her hair, and I'm going to start with a wash of, let's give her rainbow hair. So we're going to go yellow into orange into pink. We'll start with yellow. So again, I'm going to grab some water. So we're going to start with the yellow. And I'm just going to wet this. I'm just wetting the hair. And I'm only wetting the area that I want to work with. I'm going to grab some of my, what is this? Pure Sunshine. And oh, there I went into where I don't want to go, but that's fine. It's going to be orange, so I'll just take that down. She can have ombre hair. Grab a little bit more color. Because I've got the water on here, it is diluting it. So, and also if you wet your paper first, then the paper doesn't make such harsh lines. Was my friend's child used to say, lions, like roaring lions in Africa. Right, I want her hair to have some different colors to it. These strands falling down here would be from some of the orange and the yellow. I've got a pale on that side because that's where the sun would be catching it. Now I'm going to go into some orange, and I'm going to wet where I'm going to work, and I need some more orange. That isn't enough of a difference from my yellow. And we'll blend those two and grab some. So now I want to create a shadow underneath this yellow hair over there, and fade it out. Nothing like finger painting. And grab some of this orange to go at the top here. maybe I will just shade a little bit down there. And shade a little bit more here. Right, now we're going to go into the pink. So I need to wash my brush. So I don't have a jar of water with me today because I hadn't planned on painting, really. So now we're going to go with the pink, and I want it bright pink. So I'm going to have what us South Africans will call bont pink. Bont meaning bright in Afrikaans, but it's a bit of a slang term. And the nice thing is, because I'm painting her, oh, I need more water. Because I'm painting her before cutting her out, it just is so much easier to play and not worry about staying inside the lines. Oops, what's that? Where did I get that from? Probably something on my craft mat. So now she's got lovely rainbow hair. And she needs pink lipstick, of course. No, don't go outside the lines. Quickly, quickly, get rid of her makeup bleed. See, even my characters don't wear makeup. Well, a bit like my owner. I'm not using watercolors. I can use watercolors, but I'm using sprays. I have watercolors, but I don't have watercolor in my pink. My pink, note, my pink. Right, let's rinse this brush. Using my craft mat. As my as my water thing. I think she should have blue eyes. What blue have I got? Blue, 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 blue. Let's give her sparkly blue eyes. Excuse my great big arm. Okay, I'm going to use some Stamperia Glamour Paste. I love painting with this stuff. I know it's a paste and it's designed to go through stencils and things. But it's fabulous to paint with as well. I'm just going to pop a little bit there. And if you dilute it with a bit of water, it behaves just like a metallic paint. I'm going to give her shiny blue eyes. And I probably need my small brush for that. Right, let's give her shiny blue eyes. Maybe I want a little bit more pigment. She has pretty blue eyes. Okay, let's see if I can hold this up so you can see. I'm going to turn her. Let's see if this will focus. There we go. So that's as far as we've got with her for now. That was fun. I don't know if you can see the sparkle in her eyes, but it's really cool. Right, so we're going to put that on one side to dry. And now I need to decide how I'm going to tackle these bottles, because the bottles can't be brown on this pretty background. So maybe we will make... Okay, let's dry up this water, put that on one side. Just gonna, before I get my stuff in there, and let me just clean this brush, because Glamour Paste when it dries is rock hard. There you go. I'm just gonna close that for now. Okay, so I have bottles that I need to color. What am I going to use? I'm going to use some sparkling white Glamour Paste, because then I can put any color over the top. How about that? Let's open this brand new jar. Oh, look at that deliciousness. Okay, right. I don't know if you can see. I think because my mat is shiny, you can see my bottles on them. So I'm going to use my, just a flat brush. Let's give the bottles a coat of Glamour Paste. So now we will have shiny bottles. One. Okay. Now this is where, so my brain is already thinking, what if I had to take some of the Glamour Paste, put it over there. Well, let's just clean this lid off anyway, so that when I put it back it doesn't mess. And mix. So I will leave some in this white color. So I've got those three with, from that side I had 4 on this page, so I'll do this one in the white. And now let's see what happens if I take some pink and I mix it with the Glamour Paste. Oh, look at that, I get sparkly pink Glamour Paste. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, let's see what happens if I put it on here. Oh, look at that. Sparkly pink bottle. Whoops, come back. Come back. I love playing the what if game. Okay, I've got these 2 left and that one. Let's take some more pink and some more Glamour Paste. Let's have this bottle all pink and shiny. Right, now let's use a stick. Take some more out, because I don't want to contaminate my whole jar. And let's take some of the orange. And the pink and the orange is going to make no difference at all, because red and yellow make orange. Pink is just light red. So we're going to have this jar of bars as I'm now making them. It's right. And just for fun, let's shade a little bit. So this one I'm going to have white, that one I'm going to have white. I need an orange one for this side. So I'm just going to layer over what I've already done, some of whatever's on my brush. Oh, and I'm getting pink streaks too. Right, perfect. Let's take some of the original color, and so these sitting this way, my shadow is going to always be on my left. So I'm just going to use some of the neat ink on that side, and I'm just blending it out. And now I need neat orange to shade on that side, and blending it out, and take some more neat orange and do the skinny guy, and this skinny guy, tiny little guy. And now I'm gonna wrap this in roller towel, not roller towel, wet wipe. You can hear me scratching in my drawers, sorry, trying to find unbury. I'm just gonna, because I don't have water on my table, oh, but let's not waste that. What can I do with this? Okay, we're back to the what if game. I like that. These guys must dry, so I'm going to pop them. In fact, they are nearly dry. I'm just going to pop them up there. I'm going to, in fact, they are dry. They are dry. Now I want these guys, because they must match with that, and I'm just going to use what is on my brush, and I'm going to grab a little bit more of this to make it a little bit more opaque. So I'm making like a shiny watercolor paint here, using the paste. No, 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 naughty girl. Ha. Clean that up straight away, because I will curse myself later if I contaminate it. Don't want colors in my white. No. Bad, bad, bad girl. That's the whole point of using a stick. Silly Billy. Right. Let's get some of this nice and shiny, and do the same with this one. Waste not, want not. Okay, I'm gonna take some of the pink. We'll have pink down at the bottom. We'll do an ombre. And we'll have what's left of the yellow at the top. I am just playing. I am really just playing. Right, let's see what's left over there, and let's grab another piece of paper for me to stamp on. Oh dear, it's my last sheet. Let's put that out of the way before I contaminate it again. And what's on that brush? Oh, Bad, bad girl. I'm so carried away with playing here that I'm forgetting to clean my brushes. And as I said to you, this Glamour Paste dries rock hard if you're not careful. Right, I managed to save that brush in time. What was I doing? Oh, yes. So I've got... Oh, that looks good. I like that. This one maybe needs a little bit more pink. Nope, not enough pink left there. Let's have a drop more pink. There we go. I'm seeing more. Yes, there's a lovely hard brush by Stamperia. New to all their brushes and things. This one is, yes, the KR86. This brush is just fabulous for so many things. I like it because it's a filbert. This shape is called a filbert, and it is in my art set of paintbrushes. The filbert is one of my go-to brushes for sillies. Yes, you can grab a few colors of the and you can blend the Glamour Paste together. I'm just experimenting to see if I can use the Glamour Paste as the white as a mixture for other things, which is what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to see, have I got the same intensity-ish? Because with the shimmer it's quite hard to see. Right, so I like those for there. We'll match her there, and then of course we're going to have all the bottles. So my orange ones have shading. These guys need, I'm sure I had another white one. Did I not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, apparently not. So I'm just going to shadow these guys on the side with whatever's on here. I think that came a little bit too far across, so I'll take some off again. Love wet wipes. Wet wipes are the best invention ever. Right, so they have some color on. Now what I wanted to do is, because I've got this going on here and I'm going to make flowers up there, I'm going to just use, let's add some water. And I've got the Glamour Paste and I'm mixing some of that in, and we'll take a bit more pink, making up my own color here. Thanks, Diana. Yes, I like the ombre look. So now what I want to do is I need to stamp these 3 flowers. I just need to see how much space I need. So I need to paint an area like that. So mixing the pink and the orange has given me this gorgeous salmon color, which goes quite nicely with her skin. Yeah, that should be enough space. Let's just use it all up because it is so nice and we don't want to waste anything. Waste not, want not. Okay, right, that can sit on one side and dry. I like that. Right, time to clean up this mess. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Anna. I'm just having a play at my desk. Welcome to my crazy thought process. I was sent all these things. Yesterday I received them in a parcel from Christiana. As in the stamp, not those were mine. That was, whoops. I knew I shouldn't have done that, but anyway. And these die cuts, and they were all on craft paper. And I'm just seeing what happens if. I'm playing the what if game. I've been doing that for years, and I just wanted to see what happened if. I've also received new stuff from Stamperia. I'm playing with the Glamour Paste, and I'm mixing in some of my sprays to see what happens, and it works perfectly. And you can see I'm gonna have to clean this after. I'm just making sure it's not going to mess all over my journal once I move it back into shot. Oh, I mean, I know you can see what's going on over there, but I just want to clean this quickly. So I'm afraid you get to see me watching my desk. But this stuff, I mean, I've just applied it and it's already dry. When you apply it in such thin coats, it dries really, really quickly. If you are applying it in a texture impression sheet, that the Glamour Paste takes a long time to dry, because obviously the stuff closest to the mold is not got any air, so it has to evaporate from the back. Right, I think that's almost clean-ish. Let's push those back. Right, we have a clean desk. Sort of. Hi, Marlene. So now, is that dry? Almost. I'm just going to give it a quick blast with my heat gun. Because I want to stamp my flowers on there, and then I want to cut them out, because we're going to make those bottles into vases. So now, oh no, this is still wet. Let's just grab my rag. No point in drying my paper and then putting it down on a wet desk, hey? Right. Let's just grab my friend out again. Now we're on rubber stamps, so I'm just going to turn it over. Right. Pop my paper corner there. Let's just see, I need that one and that one and that one. I'm just going to wrap my brush in the baby wipe just to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. So now I've picked those up. I'm going to just, oops, let's try not to take out the brushes. Push that back. Where's my ink pad? And it's 12 o'clock. How does an hour go so quickly? How does an hour go so quickly? That's just... right. Let's make that behave, 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 behave. Yes, this is a Tim Holtz. There are lots of brands out there of stamping platforms. I was gifted this one by my friend Karina, and so this is the one I have. But like now, it's quite nice where it hasn't, because I didn't ink it enough in the middle there. I can just, and there's not enough detail coming out there on that flower, I can just re-ink. I do stamp with a normal acrylic block, like I'm gonna have to on there later, but I do find that this is a lifesaver for, especially as now I've painted that surface, and the Glamour Paste has little tiny, almost rough particles. I don't know if you can hear this. It's almost like sand. It's not sandpaper, but you know what I mean. It has a texture to it. So, and the paper I'm stamping on has a texture. There we go. Now we have a much better impression. Where now you see Bermuda Triangle. I have just had, I think I threw a whole lot of stuff on the floor. Yes, I did. Okay, here it is. Let's pop these back before I lose them. Because I'm good at losing stuff sitting still. Yes, time flies when you're having fun, Sharon. It certainly does. Okay, so now we're just gonna cut these out. Okay, now let's go here. I chose what I thought were relatively simple shapes that you wouldn't mind watching me cut on screen, that I could cut fast enough. Because as I said when I started this, I had no idea where this was going to take me. I had the lovely parcel of things that I received from the birthday girl Christiana, and I decided that I would play with that today because my weekend was taken up with filming for the Stamperia E class. I've uploaded everything to them. Now the behind the scenes guy must make it all pretty. I've done what I can from my side, but at least with this whole coronavirus thing, like Vasilis did his first ever live stream on Facebook the other day, and it was awesome. And so we're all learning new tips and tricks and hints and things and ways to do things. And at first it's very stressful. Like when I did my first YouTube live, I mean, I do Facebook lives. I started this 6 weeks ago, I think it was, doing Facebook lives every day. And I mean, I've done Facebook lives before, so that wasn't new. But using a different platform, so moving over to YouTube to do the YouTube live hops, oh my word, the first day I was so stressed because I couldn't use my phone. YouTube only allows you to use your phone, and that's what I'm using now for my Facebook stream. Hi Kriya. And yeah, so moving over to YouTube was a whole different ball game because I had to use a webcam connected to my computer, and then I couldn't, when I was trying to go live, I could, every time I pressed what I needed to press, something else would come in a window on top of the go live button. And so I had like 6 or 7 live streams going, none of which I was in. Everybody was like hopping into the next one saying, hi Belinda, hi Belinda, hi Belinda, and I wasn't there. It was so stressful. I swear I aged a year in about 10 minutes. So I know exactly what Vasilis was going through the other day when he was setting up for his live. But Vasilis, I've got my iPad in the corner over there so I can see the chat, because I can't see the chat in my phone unless I stand up, and even then I've got full screen on my phone, so I can't actually see the chat. Trying to speed cut, fussy cut. I'm not a fussy cut girl, but there are days when it is appropriate, like today. We will get this done as fast as possible while I remember to talk, because when I'm concentrating, apparently concentrating and talking are not compatible in my brain. But I guess I've had enough practice now for the last few weeks. Vasilis, when I did see that you're doing another live, when are you doing it? I saw you've got some snip art stuff there and some Finnabar waxes and other lovely looking things. So, almost finished cutting out my flowers that are going to go into my bottles. Oh, I've still got to cut out the girl, but she's fairly simple in comparison to this guy. Oh my word, I'm afraid this flower is going to lose a couple of details. I'm just going to wing it here. Ready. Oh, it's Hobbylicious from the UK. Ah. When are you doing your live? In the next days. Ah, you haven't actually said when. Okay. I thought I had just not absorbed that information. My brain is on overload on some days and I don't always absorb everything. Right, so let's see. How is this page going? What have we got? We have a bright girl. We have some vases which have now curled because I wet the paper. Let's just make them behave. We have some pink ones and some white ones and some long ones and some short ones. So let's just, I think that's kind of what I had. And we have some flowers. Let's cut her out and let's see what I've got. You don't have snip art. Oh, you're missing out, Vasilis. You need to ask Olga how to order. They've now gone live with their and I'm not gonna cut this properly on live. I will trim this just now, all those fiddly bits, or maybe I'll just give her a haircut. No, I can't do that. I like her fiddly bits. You'll have to ask Olga how to order snip art because the snip art stuff is gorgeous. But if you've got, you've got stuff. Their website, they've now got their English website working. I haven't been on it recently because I've had a million other things to do. But oh, seeing this girl's lovely pink hair, I can't wait to go to the hairdresser. The hairdresser's opened here yesterday for the first time, and I know that my hairdresser is like fully booked for the next while, which is probably, can you imagine? He hasn't been able to earn an income for the last couple of weeks. So I'm pleased for him that he's fully booked, but my pink stripe is looking rather sad. It's still pink, but it's grown out. As my friend said, I look like Britney Spears on a bad hair day. The root growth is something not to behold. Which is why the other day when I was doing a YouTube video, I decided that in case my head went into the shot, I would wear my steampunk hat because I was doing a steampunk page. And apparently my steampunk hat messed with the autofocus, and it kept going in and out of focus. I was so annoyed, which of course you don't know until you finished recording. I was using my phone for that, and I don't seem to have an autofocus off button. Okay, so she's gonna go down here. Maybe I will trim her off just a little bit. Right, so we have her down here. We have my bottles. And we have these bottles, and we have my nice lace over here, and we have these guys up there. Right, I quite like where that's going. Let's see. Oh, low battery. Sorry, excuse me. I need to give my iPad juice. Oh, it's going to cut off and I won't see you guys. Oh, blast. Now I have to turn it around. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Okay, one happy iPad. Yes, there's so much yummy stuff online. We want to need it all. Isn't Euro? It's confusing. Yes, it's in Polish, whatever those are called. Yes, it is confusing. I wonder if you can change the setting. Okay, so we have that, and now where? I like the way all my colors are linking up. My flowers look a little sad. They need some shading, which I can do later. And now I'm going to die cut. I've got, okay, let's unbury my poor vagabond, which is buried under all sorts of things actually. Some things that I've been looking for. Right, let's see. I have here this die set, and I think these little things will be rather nice in what color? Probably we need something strong. Let's just empty them over here. Yeah, I think that would look quite cool. And some twigs and things would look cool. What else have I got? This is just a play day, people. You're watching me literally decide live as I'm going along what I'm gonna do. I have some dark grey paper. That would work. I need to get my scrap box down. Let's get that in the bin. Oh, I need a bag in my bin. Let's get all these little fiddly bits off my desk. Right. Okay. So now we have that, we need some of that. My vagabond is off screen, so you'll just have to listen to it. Let's see if I can get some of these out. We can get that. Maybe I should put. Maybe I need more paper. Okay, I need more paper, people. Let's grab my scrap box. Oh, I have some shiny. That goes. Some shiny silver. Shiny silver. Right, let's cut some shiny silver ones, because that goes with all the other metallic that's going on. Right, one, two, buckle your shoe. Fit, fit, fit. Please fit in the gap. Yes, there we go. Mind the gap, people, mind the gap. And oh, I haven't plugged it in. It needs a bit of power. Oh, good grief. Where is Feline? Feline is on the stamp here. It's going to go up there. It's going to go up there. When I just manage to plug this in. Right, and we it plugged in? I think so. Let's try again. Ah, that's better. Hello, Mo. What do you want? What's up, Mo? You're not talking today. Oh, you are talking. We have a very talkative cat. He's known online as the supervisor. No, you can't get in there. What are you trying to do? He's looking at the clock on the floor. I'm using my tweezers because I can't see my pokey tool. So you wanted to know where the feline was. Here's the real feline. Yes, so that works quite nicely. And what happened to, there we go. You're small. What's the matter? Right, let's run a dark grey. You're in a nosy Parker mood, hey? So Mommy moved some things around and now you want to know what I've been up to. I have a real nosy Parker cat. He has to investigate everything. Okay, we'll have a few more of those. Let's see, maybe I can squish one in around there. There we go. No, don't fall on the floor. Right, come on. There we go. Now we need a bit more of the silver on this side. And then that's probably enough of that. And then we'll stamp the feline. And I'll probably stamp that in black. Right. Where'd that go? You see, that's why I have got, this is just blue painter's tape that I have stuck on the back of my tweezers because they also disappear. So it's the same as my scissors have a great big purple ribbon on them so that I can find them when they disappear under things. So maybe... There we go. So I've got 2 and 2. That doesn't work for me. We need 3s. 3s, people, 3s. Odd numbers, odd numbers. So let's see. I have enough left, I think, to get another one of these out. Yes, I do. Yay. Okay, so we have enough of that. So we'll pass that through one more time. Maybe I'll add it to this bunch over here. Right, we need more silver. That's not going to fit. Let's see, what have I got left in these scraps? Will this fit if I put that there? Will that fit if I put that there? Yes, it will. Okay, let's just trim this off. Last pass. Let's get that through. Okay. Whoops. There we go. They don't all have to have something, but I don't want, because that dark grey is very strong. There we go. Okay. Right, let's get this onto one of these. This one has the grid on it to keep me straight. I'm going to take that out the way. I think I'll have it up there. There we go. I'm not going to glue or anything on screen. I'm going to probably get it about this far, stamp, and then I will add some color there and some shadows and things once I have where's my ink pad? You see, on this Bermuda triangle, there it is. So I will probably finish, because it's now 1.5 hours, I will finish this off screen and post a finished picture. But at least you got to see my thought process and how I work things out and how I come to the decisions I do. And alright, I'm gonna have that because I've got this in this corner here, so I want this about there. Am I straight? I have no idea. Does it matter? Not really. Commit and press. So I'm just making sure that I have pressed it well and truly everywhere. Ta-da! I do like that. So that is as far as I'm going to go for now. I'm going to lift my page up and see if you can see a little bit more detail. Trying not to stand in the shadow. So yeah, that's as far as I'm going to get. I will glue it, I will add shadows, and I will probably add a darker edge to the border. Thanks for joining me for fun today. I hope you enjoyed that. And as usual, I'm not streaming tomorrow, it's shopping day, but I will be doing something arty on Thursday. So more fine art on Thursday. That was fun, guys. See you Thursday. Bye.